Hola Bafetu, welcome back. Welcome to Dibalin Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. Today I decided that I must really, make this video and speak about Kaizer Chiefs. And the fact that up to so far there's not been any announcement of any player. Really, I ask myself if Kaizer Chiefs is a serious football, club, or we are a marketing brand, and then they once in a while we participate in football. Really, it's becoming a serious issue for me. We see that Orlando Pirates is announcing, coaches, announcing players. They are about to begin with their pre-season preparations. You can see with Orlando Pirates a team that is serious, that is willing to take up Mamelodi Sundowns and compete with them. Because anyway, if we are honest to ourselves, Mamelodi Sundowns is the standard currently. It's a team that is strong, that is good, that did very well in the FIFA Club World Cup. Where are the signings for Kaizer Chiefs? We see a lot of rumors from our reporters, football reporters. Lot of them, they report a lot of nonsense. I don't want to lie. They report a lot of things that are not credible. I mean, let's talk about how unreliable are football outlets in South Africa. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs has been linked with over 20 players. Over 20 players. Every player that plays for the PSL has been somehow linked to Kaizer Chiefs. The last rumors were about Lebohang Lesako. I know, I watched the playoffs, right? He's playing well. I think he's playing for Kaizer, but to link him to Kaizer Chiefs, really, I don't know. And Chiefs has been offered to a lot of players have been offered to Kaizer Chiefs. Were told by their agents. Also, I think there's just a problem between the reporters of football reporters in South Africa and the agents. Right now, if there's people that I take serious who really announce something when it is really necessary to do so, is Mazola and Lorenz Kohler. At the rest, it's very bad. I mean, you ask yourself, do they do their research? Do they have inside sources? Even when they write that there's inside sources, I don't believe them. They don't have inside sources. These people, they don't know what they're doing. Football reporters in South Africa don't know what they're doing. They don't have intel. They don't have any research. All they do is just to write for, I think, for viewers, for followers. Perhaps maybe they are paid for that. I don't know. I mean, Sipombule has been linked to Kaizer Chiefs, I don't know for how long. Sometimes offered, sometimes linked, very close until Orlando Pirates announced him. And then look at the saga with Rulani Mokoena and Orlando Pirates coaching the search for a coach. We're told it is very close. Rulani Mokoena, this is what is happening. And then they announced Coach Abdi Ado. And I'm like, these people, something is wrong with them. But I think one thing that I've come to conclusion of is that I think football agents and football reporters work together in South Africa. I heard Mike McCabe saying he's never worked with the reporters and the media to try and market a player to a certain team. I think they do. They do that, and they show it, and it's so terrible, it's bad. I mean, if they are linking Rulani, you know that they are looking for a job for Rulani. They are job agencies. I think reporters in South Africa, football reporters in South Africa, are job agencies. If they link someone, it's because they are working together with agents, trying to link a player, trying to market a player. And it's very terrible for our football. They lack credibility. We really can't do anything except just wait up until the club announces. That's why I can't believe the rumors about Kaizer Chiefs players. We've been told too many things. We're told Ime Ocon is about to sign for Kaizer Chiefs. It's almost done deal. All of a sudden, he's going to Germany. And you're like, this guy said it's a done deal. And what kind of sloppiness and clumsiness is that? Except that they were looking for a job for him. And trying to market him to sign for Kaizer Chiefs, which would have been a very good signing, I don't want to lie. But we want reporters in SA to really treat us like normal people. We are not stupid. We know what is happening in the game. We can follow what is happening across, the whole, the rest of the world. But their reporting is extremely poor. Extremely poor, I must say this. So Kaizer Chiefs has been said to have signed players in the left back position. Paseka Marco and Kanyiso Shinga. Marco, free agent from Orlando Pirates. Shinga as well. Looks like they paid some money, but I heard that it's the second tier team in Portugal, and that the team is being sold. So there is this free agents relationship with Kaizer Chiefs that after such a challenging season, such a hard, difficult season where Coach Nabi and his team won us a cup, you still want to subject him to free agents. I mean, in the left back position, I understand Marco's experience, but where's Fawaz Basadin? Where's Neo Rapport? Those are very good players in SA right now. Basadin 27, Neo I think is 1920. We need to really invest in Neo Rapport if we are serious about as a football team in South Africa. If we are serious, Basadin is probably one of the best left backs in SA right now. If we're not going for the best, then what are we trying to do? Why are we going for Orlando Pirates, free agents? And then the right back, we're told that before that, I think Kaizer Chiefs released a lot of players. We released Mtanzane, Dove, we released Khadebe and Blom. I don't know why is Happy Marshall not in the list of the released players if we are getting two left backs right now. On top of that, we'll have then Cross as our third left back. Why is Happy Marshall not in the list of the released players? I don't know. What are they planning to do with Happy? I would wish that he finds a space somewhere else. He's been, we tried him with different coaches. I think the last coach to use him was Hunt and Zwane, up until the CAF Champions League final, where things went terribly bad, and I don't think he's ever recovered. I think he needs to be released. The right back position, again, Thabiso Monyane, Orlando Pirates free agent. Then he's going to join Frosler, join Solomons, which I think with Frosler and Solomons are a bit solid. I don't want to lie. We've had my frustration with Solomons during the course of the season, but the end of the season, how he finished the season, if he can start like that, then we'll have a good player there. Frosler, we know him, quality, stable, no issues around him. Monyane, I don't understand. I think is not a bad player, but injuries have not done so kindly for him. If Kaizer Chiefs think they can add him as part of the options, I think that's fine. But I really have a problem with the free agents in the team. The right backs in SA is only Munyane who's available. Really, is only Munyane who's been doing well this season. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Kaizer Chiefs should show some form of resoluteness, some form of decisiveness, particularly after Coach Nabi has done so well to push the team, has fought so hard together with his technical team, and they've represented this brand so well. I don't want to lie. I don't have complaints about Coach Nabi, and now the club is not complimenting him. Had Bobby Mtaung went to Robert Marawa's show, he's there, he wants to speak about himself, how he grew up and all that, what does he like for food, all the useless things. What kind of alcohol does he drink, Utandi Savannah or I don't know, Black Label, some useless things. When a guy is charged with so much responsibilities, is in charge of the club together with his family, they don't want to tell us about what is happening. I mean, so many millions of fans that support Kaizer Chiefs, they are not told what is happening with their club. I mean, we hear as well Chiefs has signed a player called Chislet. We've signed Ndlovu from Supersport. Chislet is from somewhere in Europe. I don't know, some second or third tier. At some point he played for Itlapa Mapolisa, but apparently he's a good player, I am told. Then there's Flavio Silva, who plays in Indonesia. Then there's Asanele Velebai. So I think I will speak about the players, in the middle of the park. Your Chislet, Ndlovu, Velebai going up front to Silva and the rest. But the right back and the left back position of Kaizer Chiefs, I think is a bit stable. I was disappointed when we released Tatoane Ditlhoko. But with the addition of Nkanyiso and Paseka Mako, I think we should be stable. The centre back position also, we should be stable. I think Zita Kwinika, Miguel, Dotley, and Ramos, who given Simang, I think we are a bit stable. I don't think there is an issue there. There is, however, an issue in the middle of the park where Kaizer Chiefs really need to sign a player that will complement, play together with captain and Kele. I don't believe that Ox is a good investment for us right now. There are times where he comes in, he plays very well, but I don't believe that he makes us any better than we are supposed to be right now. I think Kaizer Chiefs should really go out there, get a proper midfield player. Faisal Saloom, a lot of fans, Kaizer Chiefs fans, wanted him. It looks like we're not getting him. By the look of things, it looks like we're not getting him, and he looked to me a decent player. I don't blame fans for looking for him. Looks like a very good player of good quality, good character, leadership, and also can go, up front, finish, can mark, can, do a lot of things in the middle of the park. But it looks like we're not getting that. Perhaps also is not. Another struggle with Kaizer Chiefs is that we don't know what is the profile of players that Coach Nabi wants. And I'm afraid we're going to find out this when Nabi is leaving in the middle of the season. And that would be very painful for Kaizer Chiefs. Unfortunately, we are bound to say support and so lala nayo sivuke nayo sizawufa nayo kodwa yay, there's a lot of abuse that is going on with our team. Otherwise, that's it for me right now. Let's look let's expect the second video about the middle of the park. What is happening with Kaizer Chiefs there? What is happening with Kaizer Chiefs in terms of strikers? What is happening with Kaizer Chiefs in terms of players that needs to be released? Why is Bongan Sam not released? Those are questions that we must ask. Why is Bongan Sam not released as yet? What is happening? There's many players that are not released there in Kaizer Chiefs. What is happening with them? The goalkeeping department, what is happening there? Because really it's a serious struggle. It's a serious struggle, goalkeeping department in Kaizer Chiefs. We don't have strikers. What is happening? Who signed Morris? Ranga has been released. Okay, between Ranga and Morris, who's who? I would rather keep Ranga if we're going to have Morris. But Ranga is left, I think rightfully so. Also, he struggled with Kaizer Chiefs. I think there's still a player there who can do well in other clubs. But Morris, what is happening with him? There's a lot of things. What is happening with Potane, who's not been playing, for majority of this season? There's a lot of questions that we need to ask. Otherwise, that's it for me. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following us. I'm a Kaizer for life.